Hi guys, and welcome back to Camelot's Country Sports. So I've just made the long drive down to Somerset from Doncaster to come and have a few days hunting down here and do a bit of filming and to write some articles for Egg World. I've just actually got here now, and I'm just on the way walking around to check on all the feeders that Rose very kindly topped up with peanuts for me. I normally send a 25 or 20 kg bag of peanuts down a couple of weeks before, so Rose tops them up for me and gets all the squirrels interested. I think it's really productive doing that as well. So I'm just going to have a quick walk round and check on them all. Got some more peanuts in my rucksack just back there, and a bit of aniseed oil, I'll probably spray in it, and also a little bit of peanut butter. So hopefully guys, we're going to have a squirrel frenzy the next few days. So I'm going to keep on walking around on the evening and topping them all up after I've done my shooting, and we'll see what happens. So looking forward to day one tomorrow. I'm going to be up at 5:30, get the hide set up, take a quick walk over the 2 fields to the first feeder, and we'll see what we get. Good morning guys, so we are on day one of the hunting trip to Park Farm Cottage, and it is 19 minutes past 6. I'm just having a brew, and I'm gonna pack all the stuff up and head over to feeder number 1, which I normally do the Hollybush feeder on day 1, which is quite close to the farm, but I'm going to mix it up this time. I'm going to go to the furthest feeder away, get that out of the way in day 1, because it is quite a bit of a lug with all the equipment, and I'm going to then drop the hide off at feeder number 2, which is quite near it, and leave the hide there overnight ready for tomorrow morning and see how we get on. So fingers crossed, and let's get over there and get on with it. But one more thing guys, for today's squirrel shoot I'm going to be using the Air Arms S510R Core in its new green, forest green laminate stock, which I'll show you all in a minute. It's going to be topped with the pard for the footage, and I'm pairing that with some JSB exacts. So let's get into it guys. Right, good morning guys. I've just come to feeder number 1 on day 1 at Park Farm, and we're going to see how many squirrels we can get. It's a little bit fresh this morning, but the sun's out, there's a slight breeze. Just been down, had a quick look at the feeder. I'll take you down in a minute to have a look, and in a bit, and have a look and go through it all with you, because these are ones that Rose designed, and obviously you don't have to keep on topping up because they are quite big feeders. Like I said, he put some peanuts out for me a week before me coming down, so we're gonna be quiet and see how many we can get. Just before we start, I just wanted to mention, I'll show you this in a bit as well after we finish shooting today. This is the core, and then the forest green stock that AirArms kindly sent me. Brandon down at AirArms sent me to use today to put on the core, because obviously the core comes with a beech or a walnut stock, but you can buy these separately from AirArms if you if you want to. I just like the camouflage patterns basically on it. It blends in a bit better as well. The scope cam footage, I'm using the Pard DS35. You've seen this before on this rifle, and then I'm also using the JSB Exacts in 844. So I'm going to slip the head net on and the gloves and be quiet and try not to get as much glare off the gun. There's quite a bit of glare coming now off the gun. So so we've got the first customer of the day. Try and be really quiet and get the. I should really have the core poking out first. But we'll see. Right, so that's not a bad few hours on the squirrels at feeder number 1. So I'm going to break cover now and go and collect them all up and show you the feeder, and then I'm going to pack up and move the hide and everything over to feeder number 2, ready for tomorrow morning, so it's all set up ready for me. And I can just basically get up and don't have to lug all my stuff over here. It's a bit of a trek, to be honest, but it's not as far from feeder number 1 to feeder number 2, so I'll break cover now and we'll go and see the feeder and do a pick up. Right, so that's the feeder just there. I'll walk down to it now. Just be careful because it's obviously can be quite slippy when it's wet down here. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's number 6 gone? Anyway, this is the feed that Roe makes. It's an old paint tin with a bit of a trays made and a hole for the peanuts to come out of. And then it's obviously for your pellets to hit into it. And then a bit of peanut butter and some nuts I put on last night. But yeah, it just hangs on a tree like that, and you fill it up to the brim, and you don't have to keep coming topping them back up all the time, because obviously it holds quite a lot of peanuts, lasts you for quite a while. And then walking back, this is the hide we set up. So I've shot from here before. There is a bit of camo on it already here. Then obviously I'll just put my seat hide behind there. Just gives you extra protection. Obviously keeps you out of the rain a little bit as well, because it looked like it was going to shower down a little bit this afternoon, but it kept off anyway. But the wind is quite heavy, but it's not too bad down here, to be honest. It's alright. Right guys, so that's day 1 done at Park Farm. I'm just going to obviously add a quick clean up then, a quick tidy up, and I did find the 6th one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But you can see them there, they're all there. So it's not a bad straighten up guys, sorry, that's not a bad day to start off with. I don't think. Peanuts definitely worked a treat. Getting the peanuts out there a week before, thanks to Ro, cheers for that mate. Putting them out so they all got used to it. The rifle, so the Air Arms S510R Core in the forest laminate green stock now. Thank you to, like I said, Brandon over at Air Arms again for that. Really do appreciate you sending me that, buddy. That's made it look super sexy, I think. It is a bit, obviously, it is the same as the Ultimate Sports stocks, so it's got the cheek piece that can go up and down. It's got side to side, but obviously adjustable butt pad up and down. Then it's got the rail for the accessories, and I've just attached an Allen sling to this because obviously, you know, it's just nice and easy to sling it over your shoulder when you're walking around and stuff. It's got a pair of Sports Match mounts on there, as always. Those are your Sports Match. They've got the Pard DS35 to record all the footage, as you've just seen. These come fitted with a S-Tech silencer to obviously keep the bark down on the rifle, which it really does a good job, I'm not going to lie. Very good job on that. And then that I was using the JSB Hades, not Hades, sorry, Exacts actually in this one. When we did the review on the rifle, obviously the Exacts perform the best, so that's what I've been using. It's all about accuracy, and you know, it's just it's just showing what what it can do. Granted, it's only about 26 yards away, but it's still, you know, I took one of the shots up in the trees because I don't know why they were a bit jittery, these squirrels. I think it could have been possibly the peanut butter that I put out, and it wasn't. It might have been spooking them a little bit, to be fair, because I've not seen peanut butter before, and I've been obviously used to eating peanuts, and I think that's why only a couple of them came down to the feeder, and the rest I had to take either on the tree or up in the trees or you know, like that. And it was quite hard actually today, because you're always taking that, you know, you've always got to make sure you're going to get a solid hit on the squirrel, because it's not actually fair on the squirrel if you don't do that. Normally they're picking a peanut up and eating the peanut, and you get them a few seconds before they're going to eat a peanut, so you can take it and do a clean dispatch. But nevertheless, we had 6 shots and we had 6 squirrels. So yeah, day 1 done, and I shall see you all in part 2 at the second feeder. Cheers guys.